Moving forward, we're going to do some lower body extremity stretches now. So the first one is foot inversion, where we're rolling the foot inwards. We can just spend a moment holding this position to see which muscles are strengthening or are being activated to do this activity. To do the stretch now, we're just gently bringing the foot down on the floor, gently assisting so that we're feeling the stretch on the outer part of the foot. Okay, so once again, flexing it in, feeling the stretch on the outer part of the foot, continuing to flex the inner part of the foot. Okay, making it an active stretch. Once again, you do not need to be aggressive with this activity. Very gently assisting into a stretch of the outer part of the foot and ankle. Spend some time shaking it out, and the other side now. Left foot inverting. Let's hold that for just a moment. Gently assisting down into a stretch and resting. Inverting the foot. One more time. Feeling the stretch all the way through the outer part of the foot. Spend some time ankle rolling. We're encouraging strength and integrity through the ankle and foot. Now the other stretches are eversion. We can hold this, feeling the muscles on the outer part of the foot working. You can place the inner part of the foot on the ground and kind of swing the knees over to the left and down. This is going to assist that motion of the ankle outwards. Okay, you can stand and rest. Evert the foot, place it down, and stretch. Okay. Roll the ankle out. Other foot. Everting. Placing the inner part of the foot down. Swing the knees to the right and downwards. Getting that stretch of the inner part of the foot and ankle. Resting. Once again, everting the foot. Placing the inner part of the foot down, swinging the knees, and pressing downwards. Wonderful stretch of the inside of the foot there. Let's roll the ankle out. Now we're going to stretch the top of the foot. If you place the toe behind you, you can push down on the foot and pull forward as you're still flexing the toes backwards. So the motion would be plantar flexion. Flexing the toes downwards. Okay, we're pulling the foot forward, pushing down, stretching the top of the foot. Okay, roll out the ankle, switch sides. Left toe back behind you, pulling the knees pulling everything forward and down. We're still flexing the toe backwards as we're stretching. Strengthening the bottom of the foot, stretching the top of the foot. All right, very good. And the final ankle range of motion is obviously going to be flexing the toes up. But we're all familiar with the calf stretch against the wall. We're going to do that with one variation to make it an active stretch. So we're going to bring both hands over to the wall. Try and push the wall over here. Getting that nice stretch in through the back of the calf here and the gastrocnemius. But now with the right foot back, you're flexing the right toes upwards. Okay, so instead of just pushing into the wall, you're flexing the right toes up towards the ceiling. This will make it an active stretch. We're strengthening these muscles on the front side here. You can switch it out. Leaning into the wall here, flexing the left toes upwards. Getting that nice stretch through the calf there. Switch to the other side. But now bend the right knee. This is going to lower the stretch down into the soleus muscle. Okay. Once again, pressing down. We're trying to flex the top of the foot upwards as we're stretching the soleus here. Same thing. Bend the knee. flex the top of the foot upwards. Nice stretch of the soleus and Achilles tendon. And there you go. All right, guys. And the last stretch that we're going to do here is with the foot and toes. So we're going to once again find our seat. We're going to take off our right shoe and sock. Okay. So I don't always do this in my stretching class, but since we're doing it here, you can do this at home, whatever's comfortable for you. Okay. So with the foot here, on each of the toes, same thing with all of these exercises. There's simple range of motion activities that we can be doing. It's not something that we do very frequently, but I assure you that going through and just doing these simple range of motion stretches are going to encourage the toes to be well, especially if you're wearing different types of shoes or doing specific activities, whatever it might be. So we're going to start with the big toe. We're going to start by pulling the big toe straight down, holding the tip of the toe just for a moment, stretching all the way through the top here. You can gently bring the toe backwards. Okay. Back down once again. You can think to be stretching or strengthening the toes downwards or utilizing the muscles that are doing this work of the range of motion. Next, you can just gently pull the toes side to side. It's not a lot of range of motion, but this is just loosening up all the muscles and everything in and around the joints here. Okay. Next toe, all the way down, all the way up, and all the way down. Next toe. Okay, just going up and down, side to side. Next toe, all the way up, all the way down, and side to side. Final toe. And side to side. Okay, you can kind of wiggle the toes around there a little bit. What we can do now is just do a little gentle massage. So you're going to take the tips of your thumbs and gently press straight into the bottom of the foot. We call this thumb walking. You can just press up and down the middle of the foot, all the way down to the heel, the base of the heel here. You can spread it out a little bit wider on the outer parts of the foot, and even close in the center of the foot, just pressing the thumbs straight in. Okay, you can compress the heel with the fingertips. This is just going to help address any muscular compensation that might be going on, tightness, muscle binding. And we're just going to help deliver blood and encourage these muscles to be loose and functioning with ease. Very good. Other foot. Okay, same thing. Big toe, pulling it up and all the way down. Okay, if you can try and add in a little bit of muscle to help the range of motion here, you can actually feel this muscle being assisted by you assisting it here. Feeling this muscle engaged. Now we can go side to side. Okay, next toe. Side to side here. Next toe. Side to side. Next toe. Notice how I'm using two hands in one spot here. Makes doing the work much more easy, much more effective. Final toe here. Side to side. Okay, very good. Once again, we can just do some gentle or not gentle compression of the thumbs into the bottom of the feet. You can do the outer parts of the feet. You can do the middle parts of the feet. Okay, and then doing some gentle compressions of the ankle here, ankle and heel. All right.